Happy GIJoe July. We're in a Joe kind of July mood here at A Toy Kind of Mood, and I'm Travis Moody with yet another video. Today we're going to look at the best GIJoe Classified action figures of 2025 so far. We've had 6 months and a few days to assess what we've gotten in the year, so it's time to take a look back. And it helps to have two of the most hyped figures of the year in hand finally, so it'll be my time to give them little mini reviews. As for the rest of the list, I reviewed them all, so we can go through this list quicker than usual. Starting off with some honorable mentions, these were all figures I awarded 4 out of 5 whiskeys or higher. First guy we'll get into is Retro Rock and Roll. It's the OG 13 version of one of the best figures in the history of the classified line. What's not to love? And that new boy in the middle, yes, it's the Legacy Collection Search and Rescue Firefighter. I just posted a full review on this guy, but was not expecting to enjoy my time with him as much as I did. So terrific fig all the way, cracks the honorable mention. And finally, Footloose. Yes, I know this guy is going to be top 10, top 5 for many. Got the Pedro Pascal likeness, which I actually adored. And then yet another amazing camo paint job from Tony all the way. Right at number 10, it's Wild Weasel. And hey, what do you know? I still do not have my HasLab Rattler yet. Yes, I reviewed all the figures. Thanks to Toy Optics for the borrow. And I gotta say, the Rattler pilot, Wild Weasel, makes the top 10 with those amazing face scratches from that battle with Ace. Loving the battle damage helmet. He's got the cool mission orders that plug in on his legs. Now, while Weasel doesn't touch Wild Bill, the Hasbro team still did a wonderful job with this guy, and he's going to remain a favorite throughout the rest of 2025. Coming in hot and heavy at number 9, it's BlowTorch. Funny enough, I never was a BlowTorch guy, but pretty sure I'm now his official spokesperson, having mini reviewed this guy on 3 different videos in the past month. It's well deserved though, as BlowTorch's classified glow up is great if you aren't so stuck in your fake blood, ketchup, and bright ass mustard ways, yo. Number 8, it's the Master Paint Retro Bat. While most people don't have this Sunbow inspired Battle Android Trooper in hand, the great news is that the retail release will be even better. Hasbro designer Tony Colello made wash improvements to both the flamethrower and laser pistol attachments, and tossing in the transparent chest plates was a nice touch too. Number 7, it's Dark Lawn. The classified updates on this Iron Grenadier Bossman are chef's kiss with various Scottish nods to the classic helmet and longsword. But while we didn't get the Artyom face sculpt, Nemesis Immortal aside, we're just not getting that much energon yet. But maybe the best part is the new heavy metal orc cyberpunk mask. It just kills. Looks like we got ourselves a tie at number 6, cause it's my list and I'll do what I want to. Hey look, Retro Cobra Viper, Frag Viper, they're both Vipers, they're both killer, they're both 4.25-4.5. But again, while I really wanted these retros to pack that vac metal mask, a la Retro Coco, there's no doubt that the Slam with Joe fans, the photography community is going wild with Vipers. And the Frag Viper, crazy. He is the definition of being classified up with that cybernetic storytelling enhancements all over the gear, that alternate sculpt. And that High Ally Cesta is a super sick, fun new mold with a few smoke grenades, lots of fun. Can't go wrong with either one. Top 5 time, and we got Dial Tone. Not only does he look superb with a fun face scan, new neck, torso, arms, and hands, he is Mr. Accessory. They classified up his giant jam backpack to not look so ridiculous. Tone also packs a superb Gilboa snake rifle, and even his sonar dish device gives us some psych out vibes. Another figure from the same wave, Dreadnot Xandar at number 4. He has no business looking this fantastic. Just an overall super aesthetically pleasing figure. I mean, Zanny has that Twisted Sister glam with a bit of Alice Cooper and a super rad color palette from neon to gold. I just hope around the holidays, this winter when the fans and critics are making their list, they don't overlook this Dreadnot Jet. And now number 3, it's the Cobra Rattler Pilot Baroness. Yes, another figure I don't have in hand because Spec wanted it back for his photography. Ugh, man, sheesh. No, I'm kidding. Thanks, Spec. Thanks, Toy Optics. As I said in the review, Baroness, all new buck, very reminiscent of the Marvel Legends Black Widow. Absolute stunning face print with multiple hair looks. Cool flight helmet. The much needed retro rifle. And minus some quirky functionality with the flight helmet, hose, and all that. Baroness is a professional action figure poser and photographer's dream. And then there were two. These are the two runaway picks for figure of the year until most people do get Baroness and she might get thrown in the mix. We've got plenty along the way. Don't sleep on Xandar, but Heavy Duty for a couple months was a lock. But then Crystal Ball made waves. And shout out to Baldy, man. We finally have his favorite dicking. The Walmart exclusive peg warming figure of the year. But we can't ignore Sergeant Lamont Harris because if he winds up on the top of your list at the end of the year, I definitely won't blame you. All right, let's do it. Oh yeah, before we take him apart, we've got to dig into the full kitchen sink. Even with the insane Vanmark Industries Capensis man-portable heavy weapons thing, my dude stands and he delivers all over. You can move him around and got the quad burst going. Yeah, look at all the detail. I love how everything here is jagged, worn out, bent in, screw holes. I mean, it's armor plating, it's taking bullets. Magnificent work. This pops out, but it provides the whole mobilization. I mean, it's a walking mech. This is super sick. And it's a testament to Crystal Ball that any other figure even lived up to this. Could have just been figure of the year all year. But all the functionality on the kitchen sink definitely makes up for the problem we had with Metalhead, which was an amazing figure in his own right, but the functionality was just quirky. And we had some issues with some of the missling and whatnot. But on this, everything seems smooth. No problems at all. You could move him around and the functionality is better. The man-portable heavy weapon system has 3 ways of gunplay. A pair of XMLR laser blasters. Got the pair of M134 miniguns. Just crazy up there. And you can even have the ammo system. You can move that around. And then of course the pair of M202s. Those AWAD quad rocket launchers. Love the neon green. It looks so good in this lighting. Matches the cap. And it's crazy that if you take all this away, he's a sick figure in his own right. We'll flip back. Shifting back to the 7th son of the 7th son. We gotta further exploit Dick's dire abilities. Yes, the dread-inducing responsive energy accessories, which include the Cthulhu Demon Projection Skull. Yes, so that's just not a mask. It's a total projection head sculpt. Super crazy demonic eyes and gems and nose while still being ultra green transparent. You got the spectrally charged scimitar to his right, just a ghoulish sword, if you will. And then we also have an actual crystal ball. And it took me a while to get it in the hand. And I was a little worried about that. But I was like, oh man, this should be all molded together. But after messing with it for a little while, it fits pretty damn great. Before going any further, I just wanted to show you the functionality on this. I mean, I'm sure most of you have it. Pulse has been shipping it, which is great news. So these come right down. And then once you can remove this piece if you want. A lot of stuff will just tend to come off. This flips up over his head and kind of just get right out of it. Then we get this bandolier, which slides right off if you choose. Just get the Chicago Bulls medallion, which is super sweet. Just an awesome face sculpt. They're both great. Check out the back. Shred head. So 90s. And it's all molded on, which is just nice. He's super packed out. And we'll snap on the 90s sculpt. Big Daddy Kane, baby. It's got the earring, high top fade, looking smooth. It's like a jacked Big Daddy Kane. And I believe the upper torso, it feels new. Because we do have Marauder Slaughter legs, which are probably the same legs we're going to get with Renegade Slaughter. You can see in the boots. Look at how amazing this design is. I mean, they're crushing it with the designs, the paint. on the camo. This guy's certified fresh. Infrared eye set there, and then that's the earbud that goes in, and it somewhat wraps around the back, so I don't believe it would connect to anything. It kind of just tucks in there, but it's a little wonky. Doesn't quite fit in unless mine's loose, and see it kind of drops. So not a perfect accessory, but it really gave him the goods. And before we shifted back to C-Ball, I had to show this crazy pose and how the quad rocket launchers fit snugly over his tricep and shoulder area. He's probably not worried too much about the noise because he's bumping some Run the Jewels or something. And I swear I haven't seen anybody say this, but my dude looks like Blaine from NECA. Come on now, folks. The last part of his dire abilities is the glowy fear manifestation that just reeks out of his lenticular Cobra La Hypno Shield. Speaking of Cobra La, the interrogating mind controller, with that amazing Vincent Price inspired likeness, was a former citizen of Cobra La. Hasbro, though, referred to dude as a Dreadnot in a social post that was quickly nixed. But I don't actually have an issue with King being a knock, do you? And in case you haven't seen the lenticular shield, because he's still slated to come for Walmart August 15th, I believe. Let's see. You see a little bit of the snake movement there. So it would make sense that he'd be thrown in with Cobra La, but Baldy did a whole history lesson in his review, so definitely go check out that one when you get a chance. And so I don't forget, he's got this Colt single action army revolver with the coiled snakes all over it. That's brand new, and I just wanted to show you some close-ups in case you've missed any reviews. Got some gems. I believe the upper torso, I think everything here is all new on the upper torso. And the jacket does come off if you wanted to. I tried to look around, but I don't see any common. Maybe this is common, but with the V-neck, I couldn't find anything for that torso. We'll move this arm down. Give you an idea of all the amazing tats and the work that was done here. You got some warped creases. Look how ripped this off. Like, man, so much time and effort. Those legs look familiar, don't they? Oh yeah. Well, the upper legs, tripwire, Twilight Guard, whatever the hell his name was, but full legs on the Techno Viper. Full legs, boots, knee pads, crotch watching, looks similar. Yeah, again, very like Cthulhu-like belt. But yeah, the belt should be about the same, just without the upside down triangle. This guy's flawless. Got some vampire fangs. Insane paintwork. I was blown away by Xandar, and this guy just came in. No wonder he's sold out. Crazy that Crystal Ball is, we're talking about this guy like maybe one of the best GIJoe classified figures ever. If you're, only military OG-13, you're not going to care, which to me kind of makes him a good exclusive, but he is an original character, so it gets tricky there. I wanted to just show one last shot. My dude showing the guns with his mech, and as you can see, it could be a stand-up droid. These could be the eyes, literally, in a functional droid if you wanted him to just rock some 90s. Okay. Final assessment. Who ranks number one? Who ranks number two? How many whiskeys do each of these deserve? Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for this. We already I think it was number 5 or 6. We already had a bloody tie, and now we're gonna just have to do it again. I'm sorry. I cannot decide. I'm more surprised by Crystal Ball. But when we saw Heavy Duty, we're like, holy moly. Like, holy shit, what is this? And they aced it. Maybe if they added these blast effects. But he comes with so much. He's so packed out. The 2 face sculpts are pristine. He stands up like a beauty. You can use the mech again. Crystal Ball, what the freaking flying. I mean, my goodness. Like, the translucent projections was absolutely brilliant. The detail all over him. Dreadnot, Cobra La, whatever the hell. The Hypnotist, the dude is insane. They're both 5 whiskeys, and they're both ranked number 1. I won't have a tie at the end of 2025. There, I said it on YouTube. So we'll get there when we get there. But in the meantime, I hope you dug the video. Give it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're on the road to Comic-Con. Let me know in the comments, who's your number one? Do you have Crystal Ball yet? You thrilled with Heavy Duty? Who's your number one? Was there someone else? Was there a dark horse? Tell me your top 10 or tell me your top 5, top 3. Disagree, agree, let me know in the comments. So for a toy kind of mood, I'm Trav Moody. I'll catch you in the toy aisle. Peace.